What is happening, folks? It's going to be just a minute because I don't know what happened to the other live. It was going from another camera source, so I had to redo it for this one. So what I'm doing now is going back into the live, and I'm going to share this for Facebook, just in case people from Facebook want to come over here and check this video out. But welcome to a video. I don't live. I don't do many lives, but I have stuff to talk about that I'm probably going to be doing more lives in the future of mukbangs. One just came out on Facebook, and I am going to be doing definitely more of these of the mukbangs. That if you check the Facebook out, it's the one of the Pizza Ranch. I think I was in Dickinson, uh, North Dakota. So let me share this real quick. I need to, but hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday. Hopefully the weather is good for you. Uh, Paste. There we go. Okay, working the kinks out now. But if you're new to this channel, I do appreciate it very much. And if you're not, I appreciate it even more for you hanging around and checking all the action out. So uh, if you're on Facebook, if you come over from Facebook, you still see I do really big, huge, enormous challenges, and that's what I'm talking about here on this channel. If you are seeing the channel, I do a lot of speed challenges, more mom and pop places. Here we go. See if I'm even. There we go. Okay. Well, what is happening, everyone in the room? I'm just seeing everybody's faces in here, so thank you very much. Please hit that like button to share the algorithm. I am in the media barn. This is where I'm usually at. If I'm in town in Sikeston, Missouri, I'm here about 90 to 95% of the time. If I'm not doing any video shoots, which I got a video shoot for the other channel, the Outdoors Unsupervised channel. I have a video shoot to do tomorrow. I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing a taco soup. Um, I'm just sorry. I'm just making sure the volume is okay for you guys. There we go. Okay. But the company that does my Facebook is actually pulling my cooking parts out of this channel and putting on that channel, and they're doing really good. So definitely the future for me. I'll tell people capacity challenges. I'm going to be 50 years old in March. This is not a Nintendo game where you die and you just come back to life where you started off at when you died. You got to start thinking of your future. It's just like selling dope. I know everybody probably never sold dope before, but you can't be 80 or 90 years old on the porch selling dope. You're probably going to get robbed a whole bunch. Um, but you shouldn't sell dope anyway. I'm just saying. Just saying. I do keep a little Coke in my pocket all the time. If you always see me uppity, I do carry a little Coke. I want to show you right now that I do have a little Coke that I keep in my pocket. It's right here. So everybody needs to have a little Coke. So I keep that in my pocket just for rough times. Um, and so I do speed challenges. And I try to help not multi-million-dollar places like Hardee's and go into a challenge like that. I like to go to mom and pop places in the middle of nowhere where Walmart, McDonald's is like 3 hours away from where I'm at. So I go camping for this channel. So I'm going on camping trips, and I just stop into places like mom and pop places. I really like doing Subway though, because I can race the Subway employees, but more mom and pop places. So I don't have to eat as much food. Instead of eating 10 or 12-pound pizzas, I can eat a 1 or 2 pound, maybe even a 3-pound pizza, and still get a video out. And it's easier to edit, and I can help a local business. So that's why I do that. I try not to be a hole all the time. Um, okay, thank you very much. Let me see. I'm gonna start reading some comments and get to chatting a little bit more. I'll show you my Crocs. I got 3 limited edition Crocs the past month or so. So I really do thank Facebook followers because most of my money comes from Facebook. Definitely most of my money comes from Facebook. And the company takes half my money, and I still get way more money on Facebook than I do on YouTube. But that that channel there is actually supporting this channel and everything else. I think I'm making it just above float on this channel. I'm just kind of grazing by just to make it on this channel. But I do appreciate everybody. Um, hey, Christopher, how you doing? This thing is on. I just started reading. That's my brother. I'm supposed to be going to St. Louis. I'm waiting for a pizza oven to get delivered. We're going to review it at his place. HOA really loves him right now because the swimming pool is in the front yard right now, and I liked how he decorated it with the skeleton holding it up. But HOA is probably pissed off at him right now. Tell them they get half price on pool membership if they want for being HOA. Okay, let's start chatting here. Sergio says, on a trip to Italy, watching you live from here. Oh wow, I'm international now. So I did go to UK. Speaking of international, I think December of 2027, I'm going to, or 2028, December 2027, I might take a 3 to 4 month trip to Philippines. I've already looked it up. I look for shipping to ship crates over there, which is easier just for me to pay extra money, $200 a suitcase extra to bring junk over there. So I might be bringing 3 or 4 matching suitcases to the Philippines, and doing a lot of mukbangs, and boodle fights. If you don't know what a mukbang is, you really don't know what a boodle fight is. Most people don't even know what a boodle fight is. It actually that originated back in the days when they was having war, had big tables with food on banana leaves, and then they started doing mukbangs like that. So without going to war. Um, so I'm going to be going over there, do a lot of shoots for this channel here, and then go and do some camping and drone shots and a lot of stuff for this channel. So everywhere I go, I do videos for both channels. If you didn't know, I just came back from a 18 state trip to uh, all around the uh, west of St. Louis, all around the border of the states. And then next year, I'm going to be doing 24 state, everything to the east of St. Louis, everything to the east, going all the way up to Rhode Island, Maine, Massachusetts, all that mess, Delaware. And then 2027, I'm going to the inner loop to 10 states of the West: Colorado, Utah, South Dakota, Kansas, Oklahoma, and stuff like that right there. And then that December, when I get back, I'm going to be doing the Philippines. So please go to that channel. I'm gonna share the link now. If you could do me a really big favor. You know what? If you want to do me a solid and you don't like camping, but you like me, you probably want to see me chatting and talking and doing all kind of stupid stuff in the woods too. Because I just did um, a hike that I almost died on. No lie, video just came out today. The first part of that video came out 3 or 4 days ago. So that is the channel. If you don't like camping and you don't like to hear me talking, F you, but please subscribe to that and don't never watch a video. Just help me out. I'm begging here almost. You say, yes, start collaborating. I'm trying to collaborate with my brother, but no more food challenges, I don't think. I think one and done. We did a food challenge. I surprised them. I will put the video up here in a second. What was it called? Burritoville. Burritoville. I'm going to put the video link up, but don't you dare watch it now. You wait till this live's over. And this is when I surprised my brother on his birthday because I felt so bad. My first pizza challenge, first ever pizza challenge. I said, Christopher, it's not personal, it's business. I didn't know how much pizza I could eat. I don't know how much food I can eat. So I denied him the fact of eating his favorite food. Uh, and I felt so bad for a long time, for 3 or 4 years. I beat myself. I couldn't sleep at night right. So I finally got him on camera, surprised him like, hey, just say hi to everybody before I start doing something. Because I was going to do a video. And he figured out, you saw his eyeballs in that video. He figured out he was going to do that challenge. So the video is right here. and it's organic. I didn't tell them beforehand. I like to do organic videos, so that is that video there. Um, Lauren says we started watching since you was in Great Falls, Montana. Thank you very much. I was just in Montana. I want to say in August, maybe, or is that July, late July, or early August? So thank you very much for watching. I did get the Chucky Crocs. I have the Chucky Crocs. I have the It Crocs, and I have the Ghostbuster Crocs. I will show you the Ghostbusters now, and if you want to see the rest, just let me know. This is just one of the shoes. I got the right pair in the car. It has I should have brought both of them because I have uh, the what is that called? That little trap for the ghosts. I have that on the other one, but I will show you the other two in a minute. So we'll wait about 10 more minutes just to drag it along. So you guys stay tuned. Uh, Got to do something to pay the bills, folks. Uh, Christopher, my brother says, Missouri Joker OG says, I didn't eat for 2 days after that and didn't go back to that place for almost a year after that dang challenge. Well, his name, his platter, I think our platter's on the wall because we had the record. And our friend that I did the challenge with that had the record, he went ham at first. He was gunning for that record. So we got the record for him. That was his birthday present. Tiffany says, do you have the Pennywise Crocs? I'm so jealous. What's Pennywise? Um, Pennywise Crocs. I don't know what you're talking about. I got I got two of the Halloween Crocs, and I got the Ghostbuster Crocs. I guess that could be Halloween too. Um, Thanks, Danny. Been watching for a while. Lauren says, because you're such a great person. Well, thank you very much. Depends who you ask, and I'm going to tell them to ask Lauren. Jesse J says, love the new outdoor channel, man. I really enjoy how you do your content over there. Wish you are the best too. Thank you very much. Doing videos on the other channel is the life that I'm going towards, except instead of eating big challenges. I still like to do little food challenges and mukbangs, little speed challenges and mukbangs, so I can still keep that content going on Facebook and stuff. But the cooking videos on this channel is going to make a big difference on my eating channel, so I can slow down doing the eating as well, just doing the mukbangs from time to time, maybe do live mukbangs. I'm going to be starting doing live mukbangs around town here and start to go in places and doing live ones so I don't have to edit the video. Maybe get one regular speed challenge out in the middle of the week, do a mukbang. So one of them's edited, one of them I don't have to. So that'll help out like that. When I'm on the road, maybe I can try to find some in the middle of the week when I'm not camping. But each state I'm going to be in for 11 days on the next year's trip when I'm gone 9 months. If I'm gone 10 months, I can be in each state 14 days. I'm going to be meeting up with the Moonshiners, Amanda Bryant and her fiance Jason. So hopefully I can meet up with them in Virginia and do a lot of stuff in Virginia. About to trick out uh, this video won't come out till middle of January, but on my other channel, I'm about to trick out a free kayak that is costing me $800 so far. Yep, pimp my kayak. I have so much stuff on this kayak. It's crazy. I didn't even do the video yet. I'm doing it Thursday at a kayak shop in Cape Girardeau. So I'm going to be taking up there and drilling over 100 holes to 100 to 120 holes in this kayak. Hopefully it still floats. Um, Let me see. I'm trying to answer comments because you super sugarcoat anything because you don't. Oh yeah, I do not sugarcoat, but people talk as I'm an asshole. And I do curse. Please, people, I do curse. I should have said a-hole, though, because on this channel, I don't curse a lot. On the other channel, I curse like I usually do in real life. So if you're in for a treat or a surprise, either one, it depends on you. The other channel is definitely MFers and all kind of made up cuss words and stuff. Because I ran the street for about 10 years and I did construction for 25 years. So I've heard a lot of stuff and I've said a lot of stuff. Um, I can't do many shout outs on here. If I do a shout out, everybody wants a shout out. That's just how it goes. Just like when I help somebody on here, I get all these uh, GoFundMe's and everything people want me to do if I do one. But I will do one. Since I read it, I will do one. I won't do any more of this whole live. Just saying. We got a special one. Two kids. Alex Barker says, "Can you shout out my two kids, Abel and Tilly?" I'm glad I didn't say with the extra T's, like Tilly. So I hope I said it right. Abel, Abel, and Tilly. Go to sleep before you clean your room first. Danny says, "What part of Mississippi are you from?" I am actually, I was in the Memphis Wing Champ 2 years in a row, and I met my girlfriend at a food challenge, ex-girlfriend at a food challenge, and I moved 20 miles south, just right over the border of Mississippi, because you get more land, more bang for your buck. So I moved to Nesbit, Mississippi. Had 180 chickens. I built a chicken coop, had 2 channels running all that stuff. Had a chicken that came in the house every day, Luna, laid an egg, and then at night she came in to sleep and go back outside and act like a chicken with the rest of them. Had one I slept with every day for a year and a half until I had to put her down because she broke her other leg. But no more pets, no more girlfriends. My daughter had died 4.5 over almost 4 3/4 years ago. So she passed away. March 6th will be 5 years. She passed away at 23, carbon monoxide poisoning. So it's a double-edged sword when people say, "You're lucky you get to travel the country." If I was to get my daughter back, I would give everything away that I get to do right now. So right now I'm doing what I'm doing earlier in life because of situations that happened in the past. Plus my house burnt down 14 months before my daughter passed away. So that opened up a lot of stuff that I get the luxury of having right now, which it sucks to say luxury of having because of that. Okay, Alex, I said it right. Thank you very much. Um, I thought you was saying a pocket pecker. No, you never want a pocket pecker. Well, you wearing all these earrings. Some might have a pocket pecker, but a pet pecker. No, no, I don't even need a pet. Nothing. Yeah, it's okay if you got a pocket pecker. Have a lot of earrings. You're a gentleman, or a guy, or whatever. It, them, they, their, whoever. If you are and you like peckers, that is your business. It's just like Jehovah to me. Just please do not come knocking at my door, especially my back door. Just saying. But I don't have any issues if you swing that way. That's your baseball field. Swing set. If you swing, okay. Let's get that clear. Um, Northern California. What is happening, Julie? I was in Northern California in some so you know what state was that called? At Frosty's. Alturas, California. Alturas, California. I was there. I slept in a train in Alturas, California for a stealth challenge. I slept in a locomotive at a museum outside. Um, and I stayed at Plymouth National Forest near Brownsville at Loftman's Campground. Those videos came out on my other channel. So please, 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 if you didn't check this channel out, it's called Outdoors Unsupervised. Um, please check it out and help me get that channel going and even more. I got 24,000. We reach over 24,000 now. So I want to thank every 24,000 of you guys uh, that are over there from here. That is the channel there. Uh, Okay, Mark, what is happening? Thank you very much. Brad Dre says your 2-part video that you just posted was very heartfelt and emotional. My heart goes out to you, and a great big hug to you for sharing the story of your daughter. Well, thank you very much. Actually, people said I didn't have to, but when my daughter passed away that night, I went live to let everybody know what happened. People said I didn't have to, and actually, I do. I was doing vlogs at the time, and I was vlogging almost every day of my life. To skip something in life that was very drastic to me, to skip that in my life would be lying to people about my life. So when I do vlogs, 95% of my life is out in the public. Uh, if I like my bank account, a couple other things, that's a no go. But everything else was TMI. Everything was out there. Uh, Brian says, I just started using a 10-foot inflatable kayak with a trolling motor. You know what? I just talked to a kayak shop and I said, knowing me and fish hooks and stuff, I do not want an inflatable. But he said, no, these are actually almost Brandon proof. So I might, maybe in the future. Thank you, Sarah, for the $2. I appreciate that. Helps out with gas money and such on the channel. So thank you very much. Donna says, I got you on the TV and phone, Brandon in stereo. Wow, thank you very much. And is the picture really good on your TV? Because I'm shooting from a Sony A7 IV. This camera here should show in 1080. And I have to tell you guys, if your screen is bogging down, that you're not used to 1080, you're used to crap channels that only shoots in 720, then you might need to dumb your settings down to 720. Throttle it down to 720. Then it might not lag on you because your internet's trying to pull in at a faster speed than they can pull in. It's like a golf ball through a garden hose. I heard that is very difficult for most people. But yes, this is at 1080. It should be, I think, because I'm using this fancy camera. Oh, let's do the second Crocs. The second Crocs are right here. This is the It Crocs. Yes, these are the It Crocs I got. You can wear it like this if you like. It looks a little weird, so I have to wear it like this. But this is the It Crocs. You get them all from Crocs, folks, and they're not even sponsoring me, okay? And let me know in about 10 minutes. I'll show you the Chucky Crocs. The other one has Bride of Chucky on it. I pulled the one out that has Chucky on it, so I will show you that. Mary says lots of plucking and cooking tomorrow. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Mary's from Canada, so she's probably plucking Canadian bacon. It's different. It's different from American bacon. You have to pluck it from a Bigfoot's hand. You have to pluck it from a Bigfoot's hand. You see what I did there? This is Pennywise. That is the name of it. I didn't know his name was Pennywise. Wow, Christopher. Oh, I got the same camera. This is my Sony A7 IV camera. I got two of these. I got two cell phones. I got two GoPros. The two cell phones are the 24s right now. I'm probably about to get the 225s, but I keep two cell phones because they do the same color code, the same color grade, the same everything. And I got two GoPros the same, GoPro 12s. Then I got two Sonys the same. So I do it all on purpose because when I do videos, I want to make sure that the color looks about the same when you're going from camera to camera. But these are not cheap. I do got the National Geographic USA Up All Night camera lens, like goes out to this big. That's what she said. She never said that, but I got that so I can get chipmunks and hummingbirds and stuff from far away, so don't scare them off with all this muscle. And I call it the USA Up All Night National Geographic because you know about the National Geographic, the lens you can see far away, but I call it the USA Up All Night lens because you ever watch USA Up All Night when you were younger? If you are, you're a freak. I waited till 11 o'clock at night. I couldn't wait till the almost nudity was on TV. Oh yeah, I'm a freak. So they always had a telescope in their like house on the mountains, or they're looking at a house in the mountains through the mini blind. They always had mini blinds. Dusty, it wasn't dusty. It probably was dusty, but dusty mini blinds. They got the telescope looking at somebody, and while they're looking at them, they get clocked in the back of the head and get killed. They get killed while you're watching a sexy lady. And so that's why I call it the National Geographic Up All Night lens. Gilbert Godfrey. You smelled the Missouri. Yes, we're old if you know that. Oh, Weekend in Canada brand. Yes, you're welcome. Um, that's what she said. Yep, she says a lot. Somebody asked me, what was that? What who said who's her? I said she is her. So what she said, whoever that is, I said she is her. Plucking Canadian geese. Well, they're not Canadian geese over there. They're just geese. If you're in Canada, you can't say Canadian geese. You say American geese if they're over there. But if they're over there, that's like Philadelphia cheesesteak. How dare you say Philly cheesesteak if you're in Philly? It's just a cheesesteak. So if you're in Canada, you're just plucking geese. That's like saying queso cheese. My favorite food to make is pretty much anything. Anything. I don't care if it's steak or bologna. I just have to eat to survive to keep this figure. So I just have to get some massive quantity, not quality. That's what she said. So I just I don't it doesn't matter to me. That's why the garbage disposal. I don't care. I don't have to heat food up. Just bam. I ate corn. I've been starving myself now, not because I'm doing challenges, because I'm getting I got a kayak that is only 270-pound max, and this beast with this muscle physique is 250. So I only have 25 pounds. I'm adding over 30 pounds to 35 pounds to the kayak. So that means it's over 275. And no matter what weight I am, I'm jumping in that beast. It's going to be in a pond and lake. So if I sink it, it's just going to be that, in a pond or a lake, not in the river or nothing. So, I ate a corn last night, and I just opened I got a canned good of corn. It's my media barn. I do got a little refrigerator that I pulled out of my camper I built. If you didn't know, I built a camper for my trips, and I got 6 videos on this channel here. But I got beans up there, corn and stuff. But the corn, I just opened it up and drank the juice and ate it. It's cooked. It's just people are like, oh, it's nasty. It's like it's raw. It's like raw fucking freaking corn. Whoops. Getting my channels mixed up, folks. I don't look that heavy because muscle is more compact. Muscle is more dense, and it sinks quicker too. Just saying. So Bright says, bro, my trolling motor weighs 25 pounds. The battery weighs. Well, I'm not having a trolling motor on this kayak. It's not a kayak trolling motor. I am going to have a remote control trolling motor. In 2 years, I plan on buying this best fishing kayak you can buy. 3, 4, $5,000. I'm buying that. Then I'm going to Colorado on that trip in that one. But this one's Pimp My Kayak. It's going to be the cheapest kayak that you can get about, and I'm going to deck it out with $800 with accessories. So that's just going to be a nice little video for everybody to see and tell me I don't know what the F I'm doing, you dummy, and whatever. Just it helps out with comments. Hey, thank you very much for the bush tits. Is that bush tits? Bush itty. But is that bush tits for the other channel? Because I did deep, no, not deep throats. Ass throats and bush tits. I searched for those birds when I was in Oregon. They have those. I thought it was a joke, but they do have those. So thank you very much for the $9.99. You did see some bush tits on that video, and me being very excited when I saw them. So you check them videos out. I got some good bad acting too. Darcy says maybe hook your drone up to the front of the kayak using a motor control. No, the drone usually I don't take my drone much when I'm doing I bring it the whole trip, but federal properties, just because they don't want to know about secrets they might have. Federal properties, national parks, and some state parks, and some regular parks you can't have drones in, so you don't see a lot of drone footage. But I just did a video. of a beginner car camp, and I used a drone to fly over the Mississippi to get some nice shots of the barges going by. So you'll see that here on January the 1st on the other channel. So that's how far ahead on both channels. I'm that far. I'm about mid-December on this channel with one a week, but the other channel, two a week, and sometimes three because I got reviews going out too as well. I got a chainsaw to do, not an 8-inch. Oh, it is an 8-inch. 6-inch was what they try to offer me. And ladies and some men know there's a big difference between a 6-inch chainsaw and an 8-inch chainsaw. You think it's only 2 inches, but the outcome is freaking you. Maybe the outcome's even faster. So I'm doing that video here tomorrow, but that video won't come out to the 8th of January.
That's what she said.
She didn't say that. Well, how do you know? On payday, she said that. On payday. Abel says, "Hey, Brandon Tyson here from Rolla, Missouri. Keep it up, man. Love the camping chat." Well, thank you very much. And thank you for bringing that up. I am going to go Bigfoot hunting. There's no Bigfoot. It's like the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus and everybody else. There is no Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti. I don't care what you call them. There is none. But I'm going Bigfoot hunting. There's spotting close by, so I'm going to be there to do that the video. I'm going to East St. Louis, Illinois, to do some abandoned building at nighttime. To go creeping around with a flashlight, to probably get cracked in the head with a crackhead. I'm going to be doing a zoo. I'm going to the zoo, and this is for all the other channels. I'm going to the zoo to get all kind of videos. If I catch some humping, that's going to be for the people that pay extra money on the other channels. Only $3.99. But I forget like orangutans flicking me off or just humping galore. Those are going to be for the that's the fans only. Okay, that's just what they get. They get to see animals humping. So Jessica said, "Oh, Jessica, I think you commented. Do you got another name? Looks like the same picture. I'm not. Oh, it might be the same name though. But you commented about on a video about should I camp in a haunted house I, or haunted forest too? I think you. Yep. I answered your comment. I actually added two videos in that comment. A stealth, uh, a stealth I did at a abandoned nursing home, which people thought it was so creepy. It was only the 5th stealth I've ever done. I've done 60 so far. I've slacked off on the stealths a lot, but I've done 60. The 60th one comes out the end of December. But I did well, they thought that was real creepy, creepier than the one I did next to a graveyard at an abandoned church. So that was they thought that was even creepier. Oh no, I'm not leaving Bigfoot's no Crocs because there won't be there none to pick them up. They're not even real. How do you not kind of have a? How do you not have a Bigfoot? You got 4K trail cams that just shows. You see the background? You see the background right now? That's what it shows. The background, the blue right there. That's a Sasquatch. That's a Sasquatch. That's how blurry the Sasquatch pictures are. But they got 4K cameras, 8K cameras. Like my phone can shoot in 8K, so I could actually zoom in real close without being pixelated if I shoot in 8K. This shoots in 8K. The camera right here shoots in 7K, I think, when you're editing, so you can blow it up, but it only goes out 4K. But they're always blurry and stuff. But here is, speaking of blue, here is my Chucky Crocs. It's my Chucky Crocs right here. Yep. You thought I had to beat the ladies off before? Yep. So that's my Chucky Crocs. They have Bride of Chucky on the other shoe. But I only brought in the left shoe of every one. So it's that's what I got. This one used to have a button on it. The Eco Plas, whatever the thing, but the button already went out on me because I use it so much to show them people. You can have 4 different names here. They got Velcro up there, so you can put any name you want of any Ghostbuster that you have. They do have Freddy Cougar, which is pretty nice looking. They do have Jason Crocs. They just look like they threw a lot of ketchup on the shoe and put blings of knife in there. That's all you get is blings of knife and a shoe that looks like you got ketchup thrown on it. So I chose not to get those. Hey, Lee, what is happening? Lee says 4K trail cams. Most of ones you buy on eBay are fake. It can't actually film it. No, you get the good ones. I get companies that send me. I got 4K trail cams that they send me with Sims cards you have to buy to put in there so I can control them. If I'm in Europe, I can control them and turn the camera and record and talk. I can do that all from my phone. From I got solar powered ones. If you're a member to the other channel, I do a drawing. You see that thing right there? It's a bingo drawing thing. Let me get out the view. There you go. I got the bingo drawing thing, and I actually do drawings. And Christmas, I'm giving away over $500, $600, $700 worth of stuff for the drawing for Christmas. But they get a $40 raffle every month, and if my name gets picked, they get $80. Once I reach 1,000 members, they're getting $200 minimum. And if my name gets picked first, I pick another name. That's $400 they can win every month. Or just a way to give back for people that support the channel. And it's only $3.99 a month. Jessica says, you need a small button that says that's what she said. Well, you know what, Jessica? Your dreams came true today.
That's what she said.
So somebody, actually, one of my supporters got me that. And one of my supporters brought me the drone that I have. I would not buy a drone just to buy a drone because I would think I wreck it and mess it up. Well, that gave me the opportunity to get out my comfort zone. They bought me a drone, and then I had to get a drone license. So now I got a drone license. I'm legal.
That's what she said.
Old enough to go to the store, old enough to get bread. That was the stupidest saying ever. That's a weird saying that you shouldn't even say, because I think everybody knows. If you know, you know what people say. That's stupid. If you're old enough to go to the store, you're old enough to get bread. I think that's a pedophile. That's what pedophiles say. I shouldn't even said that. I'm just digging a hole, ain't I? Drop the shovel, Brandon. Drop the shovel. I had a friend in AA. I'm not going to mention names, but that's what he said. I was like, what does that mean? What does that mean, Doug? Didn't say his last name. There's lots of Dougs. Doug M. That's all I can say. Period. Doug M. Period. I said, Doug, what does that mean? The Tumu drone got thrown away, I think. Yes, I had a Tumu drone that flew into the wall. Yeah, boop. They said, please take that off the video. I said, no, this is a review. You gave me all this stuff, $200 or $300 worth of stuff. I'm reviewing everything. So that one they didn't like. Like, no, that was the intro too. They bloop, it smacked the wall twice. I said, well, don't fly a drone in the house. But yeah, when I review stuff, I review it honestly, folks. Company tried to sue me on the other channel, a $2,200 bike. They tried to sue me. I said, honestly, I would not pay this much money for this. If you like the cons that I don't like, maybe it's for you, but for me, I wouldn't pay for this. They tried to sue me. They said, you signed a contract. I said, yes, the contract stated I couldn't say nothing negative about their product. So I signed it quick, signed it, and they shipped it to me. I said, you signed the contract? I said, yeah, because you wouldn't have sent it to me if I didn't sign the contract. Only reason why I signed it, because you could send it to me. It is illegal. For anybody that didn't know, it's illegal for you to have me sign a contract to say that I can't say nothing negative about your product on a review. A review is my review, my thoughts of your shit or, your stuff or your good stuff.
That's what she said.
So it's honest. It's you're not gonna tell me what to say. Yeah, I'm cursing more than usual, folks. I'm getting used to being on camera cursing for the other channel, and this one I just didn't start cursing, so I'm trying to keep that going.
That's what she said.
Johnny says, "What's the best thing you got from Temu?" Oh, I can tell you now, hands down, it was a freaking bag, a backpack bag, and I still have it. It's a camo backpack bag. I thought I said, "You, how do they sell it this cheap?" It didn't have a name on it, but I said, "How do they sell it this cheap?" It's like the mafia broke into a semi truck and just started selling them cheap. Because I know what a book bag, a book bag, or a camping hiking bag. I know a good camping bag when I'm ripping it apart and stuff, like a hefty commercial. It awesome for like $20. They had uh hammocks real cheap. A lot of stuff. People always like Wish on steroids. They never probably bought nothing from Temu. A lot of stuff in Temu were good. I'm not sure if they are now or if they just gave me the good stuff because I'm a reviewer, but everything was good except that drone. I think the drone came with bent blades and that's why it smacked the wall. But I even got the boat. I put the boat in the water the other day because I was going to do some trolling videos of fishing with the boat. It's illegal to fish with a motorized boat, but I was going to get a fake fish and just say I caught fish on it. So I got a remote control boat that just works pretty good. Um, well, when I curse, I'm not thinking about cursing, so it's just natural, like saying words, just spewing out these luscious lips. Um, so I don't try not to say it. I'm trying not to, but not really thinking about before. I don't think, as you know, if you watch the video, I don't think about much what I say beforehand. It just, yeah, just comes out.
That's what she said.
And sometimes you get to reap the rewards, and sometimes it just doesn't sound right. And I have to leave it in the video anyway because that's what I said. Lord says, yo, how is it to do a challenge? He is a really good person to do challenges with as well because he has a dry sense of humor and he catches on to stuff. He's real witty. He catches on to stuff and he says stuff on the camera without smiling. So with a straight face. So I really do like doing videos with him. We just talked, or we just text today, but we text about Hawaii. I was thinking about doing a Hawaii trip with them, but come to find out they're going on a cruise. Rich people go on cruises, and I have points. The Philippines, to go to the Philippines round trip, and I'm picking to go to the Philippines for about 3.5, 4 months. It's costing me $92 round trip. Yes, I said that right. $46 there and $46 back, plus 75,000 points. So it's costing me, I got 90 something thousand points. So it's costing me $92 plus 75,000 worth of points. And then when I get over there, I'm probably not going to sleep in a tent the whole time because I need a place to lock my stuff up, all my camera gear and stuff that I'm bringing. And the luggage is probably going to cost me $600 going there and $600 back. So it's going to be like $1,200 of just luggage of 5 suitcases. I get 2 for free, but I got to pay for 3 extras. So I got to carry all my camera gear, have all kind of stuff. I only need probably 4 months is only, let me see, 160, like 40 pair of underwear. But I can wash once a month or so. So I really don't need but 7 pair of underwear, 7 to 8. If I have a date, maybe 8. You wear your underwear 4 times. You wear them the regular way with this in the front, then this way, And then you flip them inside out. You wear them this way, and you wear them this way. So that's 4 times. Dar says when UK finds seasoning, okay, when are you coming? Oh, that's what that was for. Mike, I will be, if I ever go back to UK, I have some bad acting to do. I'm bringing a chef hat, a telescopic table. I can't bring a butane. I got to buy butane there and a burner. But I am bringing a fanny pack of white and a fanny pack of black and maybe another fanny pack. But each one's going to have salt in it. One's going to have pepper. The other one's going to have some spice in there. But I'm going to buy the food because we're used to chemical. I'm just going to say this now. It's we say it's bland. US says your food's bland because it's organic and it doesn't have additives. We're used to additives, dyes, chemicals. So I'm going to cook the food again after I buy the food. I'm going outside with a telescopic table and a chef hat, and I'm going to cook the food again so it can be proper. Like I know you guys say proper, but that's what I'm going to do just to poke fun at the food that we think is bland. But nice people over there, and I'm going to tell you now, they drive 10 times, 100 times better than US. I think I saw one accident over there. That's because they might have been souped up on spices. But one accident the whole time I was there, and it was a major highway and everything. Where we was by, only one accident in freaking 18 days. Salt is seasoning, but that's I don't think they use that either. It's on the table. That's what they say. It's on the table. Or malt vinegar or gravy. Like dip it in gravy or put some malt vinegar on it or salt and peppers on the table. That's the That's the spices. But great people. I don't mind going back because I think next time I go back, I'll probably be with Leah Shuckkeever. I think I have plans and stuff to do when I get over there. And she wants to do certain videos and for me to show her how to do those videos. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. But we went to dinner with her, Leah Shuckkeever. We was over last night with the dinner and talked to her for a while. I did her first. I popped her cherry. Listen to the whole story. I popped her cherry on a food challenge. She never did a team challenge. And in North Carolina, when we did the Highway Burger World's Champion of the World in North Carolina, that's where I met Adam Moran and I met her. Well, we did a pizza challenge together. So they we saw, I think, Adam Moran, Beer Meats Food. We saw him like 4 or 5 times while we was on the trip because he came to some challenges to try to learn how to eat faster. So he was at a few of her challenges trying to get videos so he can go back and research them like a football team does to see what they're doing wrong, what they can do to improve. So he came to challenges to learn how to eat better. Leah came for my beauty, probably. I think she used me to be in public to get more views. I think that's what it was. You know it's a lie. um, let me see. Chemicals and drugs in our food, it tastes really good. It does, like we're just used to it. It's delicious. I'm slobbering thinking about the deliciousness. But UK, do not feel bad. The Canadians lie about having bacon, Canadian bacon. I even show you, I can show a pack. I'm I'm gonna do this for you guys. This is what the pack of food I buy. I even put a post up. You know what? That one post on Facebook made $300 so far. Just a picture, just one picture of the Canadian bacon. That's how much Facebook pays a lot better. Okay, this is what I showed on the picture. I said, "Hey, Canadian, your secret's out." Canadian bacon. This is what the package said. Canadian bacon. It said that. And they said, we don't have, that's not Canadian bacon. How the F this is not Canadian bacon? It says it right here. I don't care if you don't believe in Canadian bacon. This is Canadian bacon because it's on there. It's just, it's like, I'm trolling. I'm messing with people, but you cannot tell me that's not Canadian bacon. It's Canadian bacon. It's printed on. If it says love juice on that package, that's what it is. It's love juice. That's what it is. It's sold as love juice. Yes, and people are not getting the hint. There's Canadian bacon. Hey, it's right here. It's Canadian bacon. That's not Canadian bacon. Canadian bacon is such. No, Canadian bacon. Oh, I think it's so funny. They are confused. There's Canadian. We found it. It's in Walmart and it's in another grocery store I've been to. I forgot the name of it. Oh, it's a film too. Okay. Sorry, Tiffany. That's the first thing I thought of. Just another word. I say stupid stuff. Lust. Okay, lust juice. Lust juice. Have you own a troll? Have me own a troll. Oh, John Kennedy. John Candy said Canadian bacon. Thank you very much, Lauren. I appreciate it. And your last name's Bacon, so you understand. Bearded Pine says Max versus Food would be a good collab. Oh, a collab. I don't. I'm an a-hole to other eaters because here's my thing. If you don't text me, email me on a regular basis, screw you. I don't say that, but if you don't associate with me until you see me coming a state away from you, but you're like a state away from me and you don't contact me when you're doing your little trip, but when I'm by you and you don't have anything to do, you want me to do a collab with you, I don't do it. I don't answer emails. I don't do the sometime friend thing. If you're not my friend and I don't talk to you on a regular basis, I just don't associate with you. That's just what I do. And another thing, if I don't say you're my neighbor, I don't have neighbors, I don't have a house, but if you're not my neighbor and we don't talk, don't see me in Michigan and say, "Oh, Brandon, how you doing? MFer, you don't talk to me when you're next door to me. Don't talk to me when you're 30 states away. It's stupid." Oh, I know you now. I know you. No, you don't know me. Steady. Keep going. Yeah, it's just like someone you went to school with. We never, I don't think we ever had a class reunion. 30 years, over 30 years. We try to have a class reunion, but people always lie on class reunions. Oh, I'm a big shot. I do movie productions for the Game of Thrones. Yeah. No, they don't. They lie because we try to get some kind of a moderate, not expensive. Oh, that's too expensive. Hold on, it's too expensive. And you just said you do movies for Game of Thrones on your off days. No, you're a liar. Don't lie to me. I don't want to sit around a table of liars that bought clothes or rented clothes from Dillard's or taking them back when they're done. No, I don't want to sit around a table of people lying to me. But they never had a class reunion. But if you see me in California doing the oh, Brandon, get away from me. You don't talk to me. Don't talk to me today. But that's just how I am in real life. You know, people say I'm a a-hole, but if you know me in real life, you know that I kind of am, but I am towards people that are towards me. Um, I don't sugarcoat. When you sugarcoat people, like, hey, can I borrow $30? No. Then they're like, why? Like, I don't have to explain it. You asked the question. I said no. I don't have to say, well, I just paid the government $28,000. I don't got extra. You know, if you say you got extra money, no, I don't have extra money. Never have extra money. Oh, woo, look at that extra money laying down right there. So I've never have extra money. But if you ask for money, like, no. If I know you're bad with money and you will crap my paper out, burn my paper up, and go buy stupid stuff, love juice and Canadian bacon, love juice. If you just want to go buy that and not pay your bills, hell no, I'm not gonna loan you nothing. You don't know. I know. I had an ex, and I will tell you this. I had an ex. I loaned all her family members that was around all the time. I loaned them $20. I loaned them $20. Not this ex here, about 15, 20 years ago. I loaned everybody money. I did it on purpose because I saved money. Because when they came and asked for me money after that, like, you still owe me $20. Yeah, they try to loan $100, $150. No, whoa, you still owe me $20. So if you want to do that with your family members, loan people $10. Here you go, $10. Oh, you need $10? Okay, write it down. Oop, owe me $10. I do that with Tupperware. You owe me Tupperware. I'm gonna write little, medium, big Tupperware. I had a Tupperware list. You owe me Tupperware. You better give me my Tupperware back. You have nothing to say to me anymore. You could die with that Tupperware. Is what you could do if you don't give it back. But if you, what was I talking about? It must have been a lie about loaning money. Oh, about if you're somebody is doesn't have any money at all, don't even have credit cards, and they're trying to borrow money from you. I need $1,000, or I can go shit it, oop, poop it away, like $1,000. Like, do you own a credit card? They're like, no. Like, well, you got more money than me because I'm in debt. I'm in a negative. So, yeah. You know what? Of the challenge I did, the team challenge with Leah Shuckkeever, I did a bad acting video when I had a green screen. I had a fancy mansion in the back, and some people thought it was real fancy mansion. I was sitting on the phone, and you know how the teacher on the Charlie Brown walk 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 walk. Well, I had that in the phone when I called. Hey, how you doing, Crystal? I said, Crystal. How you doing, Crystal? How you doing? Yeah. Then I beat around the bush, and then you know how people beat around the bush, and then they ask like later on, right before you get off the phone. I said, hey, remember when you borrowed that big Tupperware from me? Can I get that back? And all I heard was on the other. That's actually on that video. I'll actually pull that video up to show you later. So watch that video I pulled out from my brother there that when we did the food challenge. And this one, this is the $100 Brooklyn pizza. And I think in the beginning of this, I had bad acting. A lot of people don't like my videos, and I don't got as many subscribers as that I would have if I didn't do my bad acting because they don't want to see all that crap. Well, this is the way I do my videos, and that's just how I like to do them. So I think that is the one with Leah Shuckkeever on it. Okay. Well, let me see if I can answer some more questions before I get off here. I did talk about the live on the 14th on this channel. I'm going live again if you want to ask outdoors questions. Or the 14th around 6 p.m. Central. I'm going live for that channel. I already talked about the Philippines. I'm trying to do Philippines December 2027 all the way to March of 2028. Showed my shoes. And I'm doing a taco soup video. I bought 10 or 15 different plates to take on my next trip. So I bought 10 different plates to have different kind of, if I'm doing something that has red, like a taco soup, I don't want a red plate because it's going to merge together and be all one. So I want a black plate, a white plate. I want another color plate that makes the food stand out. So I got all different kind of plates. I think about that too for the video, folks. So when I do cooking, I do think about the camera. I got fancy cutting boards, expensive Japanese knives. I only buy that stuff so you guys reap the rewards of getting eye candy other than me. And I get 100% cash back. So all the stuff I buy that is in the video is materials and supplies, even the food. I had to amend my taxes for last year because I told them, hey, the food I buy is not for me going to lunch. I don't have a real job, so I don't go work and then go to lunch and I get 50% off at lunch when I do that. No, I said I get 100% because the food is in the video. I bought the food for the video. And at the end, he goes, "Oh, we couldn't do that." And then when I got back with him, I said, "Hey, you didn't do my 100%." "Oh, whoa, we can't do that." Then I told him what it's about. He goes, "Oh, we had our wires crossed." I said, "No, we didn't. You did." So when I amend my taxes, I'm not paying to amend them. You should have did 100% on all the food, like $10,000 or $20,000 worth of food and stuff that I buy for the camping channel and to eat. About $20,000 was write-offs. So I already paid $28,000 in taxes last year, and that will definitely pay for almost all the taxes this year. I already paid half my taxes already in advance just to get those out the way for next year. But all those write-offs, government owes me. Government's working for me right now. They owe me money. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. I try to be a stand-up guy. Well, I don't try to. I'm just do what I do. And then people that don't like me, it's in real life, folks. People on the internet, they say, "Oh, don't worry about them trolls." I could care less. If you want to say something ignorant about the channel, I get paid the same. My bank account doesn't care if it's positive or negative. Internet doesn't care. I'm gonna try to give you something that most people, the trolls, aren't watching lives early, unless they're trying to get gossip so they can watch other, because they actually do watch a lot of videos. But a troll will spend their life not making any money and making 1,000 counts just to try to piss somebody off, but they don't know they're making me as much money as the person that really likes my channel, but they're probably watching my channel a lot more. This is the troll. They're watching my channel a lot more, paying me more to my account by interacting. The internet, here's what the internet does. The internet, you're the internet, right? And you're looking at positive and negative. You're the internet. So you answer, "Oh, Brandon, I really love your love juice." And then the other one's like, "Oh, you stink hoe." Well, the internet's like, "Oh, wow, interaction. I'm going to share more videos to each of those." So if you don't like me, if you comment, you're dumb because you're going to get more of my videos. They're going to get pushed more. Ooh, they like his channel. The interaction. They just care if you interact. If you interact, you're going to get more videos like that. If you like it, you're going to get more videos like that because you interacted. So it does help the channel out either way it goes. And I try to say, "Hey, you're the dummy." I said, "I'm trying to help you out here. If I don't like NASCAR, I'm not going to sit there every Sunday and then be like, 'Oh, what the hell is wrong with you, dummy?' I won't watch it. I will click it to something else that I like watching. Porn. I'm going to watch porn. I'm not going to watch freaking NASCAR. I'm going to spend my life doing something that I want to see." So it's like you're wasting your life, and I try to be honest with them. You're wasting your life watching stuff that you don't even like. So yeah. And see, if you watch the channel and don't fast forward, you get to hear stupid stuff. I say people in real life is, "Oh, you want to hear more stupid stuff? Here's my business card. You can watch on both channels." I say stupid stuff all day long. And it's just it's honest stuff that people don't even talk about on the internet. I just talk about stuff like, oh, just like related to AA meetings. I went to AA the first week or two. I heard a guy say, "You know what?" And it was no laughter, nothing in the room at the point. He goes, "You know what? It's been 5 years since I shit a solid turd." Yeah, and everybody started laughing. You know why? Because they understood that they had diarrhea for all the times they drank hard liquor. And I'm just throwing this out there. Most people will not talk about that. But once you talk about it, everybody can relate because they've been there and they're scared to talk about it. So I was like, "Oh, I used to they use the word shit, so I'm gonna say it. I used to shit through a screen door at 20 paces and not even touch the screen. Like they're imaginative too. So it's stuff that that I talk about on here that people just don't talk about. Thank you, Curtis. I appreciate that. Uh, and I do tell people I do appreciate everybody that sends super chats and stuff. You can send it here. I'm just saying YouTube takes 33%. They take 33%. But if you do Zelle, that's in the descriptions. You do Zelle, Cash App, or Venmo, they take less. But Facebook and YouTube takes 33% about. But hey, it's everything is welcome to help the channel out. I did get 9 miles to the gallon on this channel, getting 9 miles to the gallon, pulling that in my new truck. I was pulling my brick of a camper I built tough, and I spent $2,881. I wrote every time I got gas, I wrote it down. $2,881 in gas just for the outdoors channel. But I did a lot of stuff. I get 70 cents a mile tax write-offs. I did get donations for the Gas Guzzler Fund. So I do appreciate all you guys that helped out with the Gas Guzzler Fund, with funding, with the super chats and hyping the videos. I'm not even sure what the hell the hype thing is, but they said you get 10 hypes or something, credits. I don't know. But if you do that, I think that helps the channel out. But it does help out a lot. So with that said, guys, I want to try to answer a couple more questions. I've been on here an hour and 7-ish minutes. I'm going to try to get to some. If I missed your questions, I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm just trying to talk a lot, and the comments are over here. So I'm trying to do as much as possible, getting some information out for you guys. Let me see. And I got it blurry because it's more. There we go. It's like if you do a like if you do this, it's okay. It doesn't seem more professional, but when you do professional, this is professional. Oh, I screwed it up, didn't I? I just blacked it all out. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Whoops.
That's what she said.
But now it's blurry. Now this is like movies. When they want you to watch this, then that's what they do. So, oh, look at that. Look at that. That guy's talking about some real stuff. He's really into what he's saying. So he wants you to zoom. They want you to see the background, like some animals, like a dog humping in the background. They do this. I'm messing it all up. They see like somebody in the background. When they don't want to see the person, but want to see the background, they have to put it on manual, and they do this. Like, oh, screw that handsome guy that's talking to you. They really want you to see the background. If I can even, there we go. There we go. It's a little more blurry. It's not zooming in real good. You get the drift. There we go. You get the drift. But yeah, I try to use this camera when I do restaurant challenges, like the one that just came out yesterday. The restaurant challenge looked really nice because I had 2 of these cameras going, one B-roll, one this camera. The speed challenges aren't as better like videoing because I'm using my cell phone and my GoPro when I'm doing my creep cam and stuff. And then when I'm trying to sit down and eat, I try to use this camera for the outdoors channel, and when I do the B-roll of the birds and everything. But when I'm doing the cooking, I try to use my cell phone. It helps out a lot than using a big camera, having smoke all in like a $7,000 camera. You definitely don't want to screw up a camera lens. Then you got to get it all cleaned out. I kind of know how to use the gear. I still do a lot of auto on these phones. I mean on the camera, because the auto on the camera and the phones are very much smarter than me. But I'm trying to get out of using that and start using the ISO and stuff, and trying to get the blurry backgrounds, or trying to get me blurry and trying to get the backgrounds picked up. Trying to make it more professional like that. I'm about to go to Midwest Kayak Company. I'm about to go there Thursday to shoot a video. That video won't come out till the middle to end of January, but we're going to go there. James, that owns the place, told me to come up there and do all this stuff so he can maybe help me out with some stuff I need help with. But I'm going to video for him. Real nice guy. I was there 4 hours chatting with him, getting the stuff ready to go do the video for another day. So I drove 30 something miles one direction to come back and do just to talk to him and stuff and get a video for the future for you guys. So I'm going to do a video Thursday there, Midwest Kayak Company. It's in Cape Girardeau. It's on William Street, 107, I believe, 107 William Street. It's under that newer bridge, the real fancy bridge. It's pretty much under that on William Street. Let's see. Justin says, how many pounds of food? Where'd it go? How many pounds of food do you eat a month? I don't sit there and write down food I eat every month. The last food challenge I've done of a restaurant challenge was probably 2 or 3 months ago. I don't do challenges every day. Everybody sees Facebook and sees like 10 challenges they post a week, and they're older videos, and they're 15-pound spaghettis and 14-pound burritos and 12-pound pizzas I do myself. I don't do those anymore. I could probably do an 8 or 9-pound pizza right now, but I don't try to do capacity anymore. I do mukbangs where I sit there and graze and eat and stretch my stomach slower and get a video out. So I'm going to be doing lives of those, but I'm out of doing the capacity and the contest with other eaters. People say, "Oh, you're nobody. You can't beat such." I said, well, I stopped training 6 years ago. It's kind of like running a marathon. You run a marathon and you run it every other day to practice, but I only run once 6 years ago. It's not smart to run against somebody that does that every other day. So I don't do that anymore because I am doing the Outdoors channel, which I'm going to share the link one more time. If you guys can please subscribe to that channel to help the channel out, it will be very much appreciative. I do a lot of stuff on there. I do a lot of cooking. There's no food challenges on that. Sorry about that. There we go. But I do a lot of camping, a lot of cooking, a lot of hiking. I do some fishing. I got metal detectors. I do magnet fishing. I haven't done those in a while, but I'll be doing that soon. I do outdoor reviews and such. So hopefully, and I do some stealth camps. I used to do a lot of those. I do some right now, not a lot, but uh, thank you. Off the Rock says, hello, my entire family is addicted to your channel. Love it. Thank you very much. And hopefully you're talking about the camping as well. If not, please check that out. I do curse that a lot. So if you got younger people on that watch videos that you don't want to hear them curse, but you curse like a sailor when you're sitting there cooking in your house or something, you can not watch that channel if you don't want to hear other people curse. If you want to be what's that called? A bigot? What is that called? I probably used the wrong word. I'm not talking to you either. I'm not saying you. I'm saying you people that think like that. I can only curse in front of my freaking kid. Jason, no. You're not Jason and people that think like you're thinking now. I don't do that. Like when I go live, I used to go live at McDonald's. I'm like, oh, eat 30 Big Macs. Like, no, I can't just sit there on the spot and start eating 30 Big Macs. I don't do that anymore. And I talked about it just a little while ago about why I'm not doing it. I'll be 50 years old in March. Not bright to eat like that when you're 50 years old and I haven't trained in 6 years. So I started an Outdoors channel. And if you want to hear the rest of that spill, I just talked about it like 5 minutes ago. But I'm not going to sit there and eat 30 Big Macs. You can. You eat 30 Big Macs, you share the video with everybody. I'm trying to live just a couple years longer. I don't care if I die or not. Everybody has to die. But I'm going to live and be happy, and outdoors is much happier. than the eating thing right now. I like the speed challenges. I like to talk to mom and pop places and interact with them and do reaction videos, do mukbangs. I like those. But eating 30 of one thing is just not fun anymore. It's like a bad relationship. It's like you're just trying to get out of it. The heart's not. You're not in it. It's not. It's not you. It's me. So that's kind of how it is. It's like you're just burnt out. Um, yeah, old man, you can say that, but I don't mind if I have to walk. If I have to have a like some people that's old, they don't want to have a crutch or something like that, like a little walking stick and shit. Whoops and stuff, walking stuff. If a staff, if you're old and you don't want a walking staff, a stick or something like that, and you need one, that's your own fault. When I get old enough that I need a walking stick, I'm going to get the best walking stick you can find. I'm going to make me one with a freaking wizard orb lighting up on top with big lime king with the just crazy, crazy walking stick. Like a pimp walking stick. It's going to be the best, fanciest walking stick, but with knives that pop out. Crazy, just crazy. So I don't mind. When people's like old, I know I'm old when you're on a tailgate and you used to jump off without getting low as you can on the tailgate and then jumping off. Yeah. I used to jump off the house. Used to jump off the house, do somersaults and stuff. Yeah, I don't mind about the price. I'm not saying I'm rich, but I get paid back 100%. So if I buy $200 of the Big Macs, it's tax write off that they're giving me $200 towards what I owe the government. So I rather pay myself than the government, but I'd rather eat a $200 steak. Go to some place that charges an outrageous price and put most expensive meal in America. I would go pay $1,000 for that meal because that $1,000 is going to be tax write off. I would rather spend $1,000 and eat a fancy meal that's maybe 3 or 4 pounds than eat $1,000 worth of Big Macs. And video will probably even do better if I do the $1,000 most expensive meal in America. So that's the going thing. Like the most expensive brunch, I did the most expensive Las Vegas because when I was in Las Vegas, there was a dinner, but there's a brunch that's even more expensive. So if I go to Las Vegas, I'm gonna try to do a mukbang of the most expensive brunch. Lee, what does it say? Sorry, it's also 30 Big Macs. Somebody says some. What do you say, Mary? I have never seen that movie when Brandon added that clip. What clip was that? The speed challenge rocks. Must have been way up there. Oh, you people. Yeah, that's from Tropical Thunder. What do you mean, you people? Gotta get my finger dialed in. There we go. What do you mean, you see my finger's crooked? Got it broke before. You never noticed that, have you? Yeah, stick it up my butt too far and broke it. But the, this one too. This finger's sideways. You see how sideways it is? I broke it in basketball. I broke it. My friend was right in my face, and the ball said bloop, and the finger went sideways. It went all the way this way, dislocated this direction. And I looked at him. I said, "Ah!" Ooh, I smacked it and went right back in place, but it swelled up real big. But yeah, Tropical Thunder says, "You people," and then Naked Gun with the nothing to see here. Like, nothing to see here. Move along, folks. Nothing to see here. That's the Naked Gun in the background, the fireworks and stuff. So I pull a lot of stuff out of movies that I like when I say stuff. I like the one too, the hot shots is that what it's called when they did the thing about the you wrapped your bandages like the uh, Jean Claude Van Damme when he dipped it in glue and then glass. Well, they did it in like caramel, and then he had to figure out gummy bears or sprinkles, and did that. That was funny. Yeah, hot shots. Oh, look at Lee. Lee is a bright one. Most people are not bright as you, Lee. Most people have to ask me all sorts of questions. Um, and all you do is Google. If you're asking me, hey, Brandon, I know you're busy and all and jacking off and stuff. Can you tell me, just whatever you was going to tell Google? Hey, Google, what the hell is Canadian bacon? Or hey, Brandon, what's Canadian bacon? Whatever question you just ask, put it in the search bar. It'll tell you. And I got a friend on Facebook. And this pisses me off. I'm telling you what pisses me off. You get on Facebook and say, hey, what's the best tire place around Illinois? East St. Louis, Illinois. What's the best tire? Probably none. But what's the best tire place in East St. Louis, Illinois? Go. I almost cursed. Don't effing say, what's the best blah, blah, blah. Go. Like you're rushing us to hurry up and give you a freaking answer. You can go to hell. You can go to hell for that. But just you type that up there. Type it in the search bar. Mary says, I just wanted to make sure you was right. Mary, you are correct. You are. Oh no, Vicky, I'm not intelligent. I'm learning more about certain things. I might be very smart towards certain things, but I'm very stupid towards a lot of other stuff. I've never say I'm a smart guy. I'm not. People say, "Oh, you're a genius." Oh, I never got accused of being a genius. But there's certain things you cannot tell me stuff about. You can't tell me anything about certain things because I know. Some people only saw it on the internet or think they know, and they're telling me, "Oh, mother, oh no, mf'er, I know." But there's a lot of stuff I don't know. I don't know. I don't know a lot of stuff, and I'll pretend to know. And some stuff I troll just to mess with people. On this channel, I say, "Hey, the sun rises in the west and sets in the east." I know it rises in the east and sets in the west, but I always say that, "Hey, the sun rises in the west, sets in the east." I know where I'm at, and just keep a straight face. Yeah, my brother out there, Mo Joker OG, Missouri Joker, he could back me up on that. That I'm very smart. That's what he's emphasizing. He's not. He's not emphasizing the smart stuff. But yeah, I'm completely stupid. You know what? There's phrases people said, and just 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, I finally got, and I'm almost 50. So at 45 years old, I finally got when people said you can't have your cake and eat it too. Like, yeah, you can. Got my cake, about to eat it. Cake, about to eat it. I can have my cake and I can eat it too. Well, I finally figured out what they meant, but they're saying it wrong. You can't have your cake and still. Well, no. Let's back up. You can't still have your cake after you eat it. You can't. So it's like you can't have your cake and eat it too. Yes, I can. I can have my cake and I can eat it. You can't still have your cake after you eat it. That's what they're saying. Say it right. Sarah says, I've been following channel on YouTube since the person was homeless and now has $1 million home, almost 1 million followers. I don't have a home. Oh, you're not talking about me. You know what, people when I say airplaneless to keep everybody on even keel. Just because you don't got a home don't mean you're lower than the person that has a house. That just means you owe rent or you paid for it and you're living under a roof. You're not a better person because you have a house. But I say airplaneless because most people don't own airplanes, so it keeps them more of an even keel. But just because you don't have a house, why do you have to say that person's homeless? That person's homeless. You don't say this. You don't say that person don't have a car. You don't be like, look at that person. Look at that person right there. They're carless. They're carless. You don't say that. That's stupid. So why say homeless? Oh, their person's carless. Oh, I'm not laughing because they're carless, but I say airplaneless. But they but I don't have a house. This medium, this is a shed. I'm in a shed, and I don't even live here in a shed. I built a camper on purpose because that's my house. My camper, I'm in 80% of the time when I'm traveling. So 80% of the time I'm in that camper. That's my house. I don't want to cut grass anymore. I don't want to worry about a roof, a big 55-gallon water heater. I got like an 8-gallon water heater in my camper, but I don't have to pay property taxes on it. I can, if the neighbor beside me at a campground sucks and has a big dog pooping all over the place and is has a generator going at night, I can get up and go. Now you pick your house up. Pick your house up, people, and just leave. No, I can. Ha ha ha. No, but it's if I like it, I'm going to stay a while.
That's what she said.
If I don't, I'm up out this piece. So and if somebody calls me, says, hey Brandon, you want to go to Philippines? Like, whoa, let me grab my Crocs and keys. I'll be right there. I don't have to say, hey honey, what are you doing? Huh? Can I go with the boys to go to the Philippines for 3 months? Or, hey, can you watch my chicken? Can you watch my chicken for 3 or 4 months? I need a chicken sitter. I need a chicken tender. I need somebody to tend to my chickens. Can you watch my chickens? Cut my grass? No. My pipes might freeze because I'm gone too long. No, I don't care. I don't need to do all that. I can get, and people's like, you need a girlfriend. No, don't. Jacking off is cheaper. And it's serious. It is serious, but I don't need that to need somebody. That means you're lonely. I'm not lonely. I talk to you guys all the time on camera. I pleasure myself. I'm not lying. People that say they don't, they're lying. But I do what I got to do. I don't need somebody to spend my money and tell me I can't go places and shit. How free? People don't want me to be free. I think I'm the freest person in America. I think I can work anywhere. I can make all kind of videos anywhere I'm at. I can sleep at Aldi's and eat their trash out their trash can and make a video of it. I get reamed through the trolls, but still get paid for it. I can get paid for eating free food out of the trash at Aldi's. And if they got a nice bush out back, I'm in it.
That's what she said.
Well, that's what I said. So when people, and I don't do it. I could sit there all day and scratch my balls and just be in bed, and not even in my bed in a camper. I don't have to wake up for a week. I don't have to do nothing, but I do. I always got stuff going on. This is the trip, but I've been back and I don't have to do a video. I got videos all the way to January 1st. I got papers on. This is just my 2026 trip. I got promotions for the other channel, stuff going on. I'm calling people, get stuff squared away for February next year. I got a Philippines sheet. I got a trip to St. Louis sheet right here. I got that's another trip. I got all my trips that I'm doing, all these videos I'm about to do there. I got a car camping sheet. I got a kayak, so I'm doing a kayak. So I got a lot of stuff going on. And to be self-employed, people like, get a real job. People cannot handle having a job where somebody's not doing this to them. They need somebody to say, get out there and get off your 15-minute break. Go make me some money so I can pay you $15 an hour. I'm getting $1 million. How dare you sit here 16 minutes on your break? They have to be pushed to work. Like, oh, I got to get up in the morning. I got to get up and go to work. I don't have to do that. I'm 4 in the morning. Whoop, up, gotta go do stuff. Get my coffee. Just because I got a little Coke in my pocket. I keep a little Coke in my pocket. That's what gets me through the day. And I'll tell you why. What I'm saying, because you're gonna probably say, well, how dare him? A little Coke. You always need a little Coke with you. So I keep a little Coke in my pocket. It keeps me going. Got that from Bearded Pine. I got a bag of little Coke. So when I get pulled over by the cops, I'm gonna have to say, hear me out. Hear me out. I have a Missouri concealed carry gun license, and my gun is over there. I don't be like, it's over there. I was like, it's over there. Then I was like, I also have a little Coke in my pocket. So if I ever got to use that, hopefully they laugh so much, like, oh, Brady, get the hell out of here, you're stupid. Hopefully they just do that, because you make a cop laugh, then they're probably like, you know what, that's funny. I ain't heard that one before. They heard every lie you got, so they already know. But hopefully they don't. As soon as you, oh, yeah, a little Coke in my pocket, boom, boom, get off the car. Yeah, it might go that way. It might. Hopefully it don't. I always think positive. Curtis says, what kayak are you looking forward to seeing at the I got a kayak. I got free kayak. I got gifted a free kayak. It's going to be Pimp My Kayak. I got $800. I can't say everything, but this is one box of kayak stuff. One box, and it's all the way to the bottom. I have another box full of crap all the way to the bottom. So I'm going to drill 100 and something holes in a kayak. And I got some stuff in the vehicle already. So I'm drilling like 100 to 140 holes, 120 holes in a kayak. Hopefully it still floats. And that video won't come out to January 8th or 15th or something on the other channel. But I'm videotaping that Thursday. I got to go to the racetrack. If you're in Sikeston, they got a truck show or something at the dragway, at the Skeleton dragway. I'll be there Saturday. Something about that chicken. They got a food truck. About to do something for this channel there. Then I'm leaving for St. Louis Sunday, going to the zoo Monday. Then I got a review video to do for my brother. Then I have something to do in Missouri, a video, and then I'm headed to Branson to do a lot of speed challenges for this channel. So I'm going to not do camping. I might do bring something just to camp out, but I don't think I'm getting camping videos. I might get cooking videos, but not camping videos. I got plenty of those. So I might do cooking videos, but I'm doing a lot of speed challenges because I want to get more videos for the other channel. Well, I'll be for this channel, so I'm getting more speed challenges racked up. But I will be at Skeleton Racetrack Saturday. I might try to spend half a day there. If it's going to rain, I might try to hit for Friday, but I think Saturday is when we talked about doing it. Tony Burks owns the Something About That Chicken. He's actually from Memphis, and he's here now, and he's selling a lot of chicken out of his food truck. So we're going to do a lot of stuff there. I might go live. I really don't know what kind of video I'm going to be doing there. I need to go talk to him and see if he wants to do a big mukbang of all the food, and check that out. Oh, and there's a kayak company. I mean, there's a kayak YouTuber, Jay, Bearded Fishing Kayak. Bearded Fishing Kayak, I think, is the name. I just on both channels, I had let me see where it's at. Bearded, it should pop up here because I just had Bearded Dad Fishing. Bearded Dad Fishing. He tells a corny joke of dad joke at the first of it, so he already had me hooked. No pun intended. Yes, it was. But Bearded Dad Fishing. If you go over there and say, hey, this guy's shouting you out, I was supposed to meet him in Pennsylvania, because I'm not going to tell you how far he is away from Scranton. If you don't know what is in Scranton, Pennsylvania,
That's what she said.
The Office, the guy on Office that does that, Michael Scott, he acts like they did the videos, a lot of the videos in Scranton, Pennsylvania. So I'm going to go there, and then I'm meeting up with him to do a couple kayak videos, hopefully. Well, I'm going to meet up with him. I'll probably at least do one video of his kayak. He has a fancy fishing kayak, something that I'm about to get. He has a remote control trolling motor, I believe, and I'm going to get that as well on the new kayak that I get in a couple of years. Matthew, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I've been live for an hour and a half, or over an hour and a half now, so I'm about to jump off here.
That's what she said.
but I appreciate it for you guys. If you just caught the live now, please go back and check the live out. If you ask me, it's a great live, but please check that out. I don't have any names for the kayak or anything right now. I'm just want to get the thing afloat and see if all this muscle can stay above the water level with everything that I'm adding to the kayak. Okay, well, I'm getting out of here, folks. So thank you very much for tuning into this one. Again, check the other channel out right here, and subscribe to that one to help me out a lot. I'm going to look at the numbers now, so we're going to see if the numbers go up. But I appreciate it, and I will see you next time. If you want to see the live that I do on this channel, I'm going live on the 14th in 2 days at 6 p.m. ish Central. So check that out. You can ask me all kind of camping questions, and I'll see if I can answer any of them that you may have. Anything about camping gear and stuff. So thank you very much, guys. And I'm getting out of here. So you enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening and get to work if you got a real job. Get back to work.